Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear from a slightly different angle and with a TARDIS scarf. Anyway, we are still working on Henry VI Part 3, and today we get to hear from the king himself, still in Act 3, Scene 1. And we got to see the beginning of Act 3, Scene 1 yesterday that started out with a couple of hunters out hunting, and then the king walks by and he's sort of disguised. And they're like, hey, tell us a story. And so he tells them that both the Queen and Warwick have gone to France to ask the French King Louis for help of one sort or another. Warwick is asking for the king's daughter's hand in marriage to Edward so that Edward can, who is now sort of the king, so that he can unite the two kingdoms together. And the Queen is going to ask for help in overthrowing Edward so that Henry can be reinstalled as the rightful king, and then her Edward can become king once this Henry dies. So he's talking about all this stuff, and the hunters are like, but who are you that happens to be talking of kings and queens? And he's like, well, I kind of am a king. And they're like, wait, are you Henry, like the former king? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, well, then we arrest you in the name of King Edward. And he's like, wait, what? No, you swore you were my men first, like you were loyal to me first. And they're like, yeah, but you're not the king anymore, so we're loyal to the king now, which is Edward, which means we have to arrest you. And King Henry says, why? Am I dead? Do I not breathe a man? Ah, simple men, you know not what you swear. Look, as I blow this feather from my face, and as the air blows it to me again, obeying with my wind when I do blow, and yielding to another when it blows, commanded always by the greater gust, such is the lightness of you, common men. But do not break your oaths, for of that sin my mild entreaty shall not make you guilty. Go where you will, the king shall be commanded, and be you kings, command and I'll obey. And then they continue to arrest him and they take him away. And yeah, that's Act 3, Scene 1 in a nutshell. So yeah, he tries to fight for what is his, to fight for his name, his right, his station, but then he also doesn't, he's already feeling really guilty about the war, because a couple scenes ago he was sitting on a mountaintop bemoaning how horrible the war is, and he just saw a father who killed his son and a son who killed his father, and he doesn't want to be the cause of any more people's destruction, so he doesn't want to make these just two random hunters go back on their oaths for fear of what that might do to them, so he just submits and goes. And anyway, we'll see how his submission fares for him tomorrow as we dig further into the play, because we're only in Act 3. We got 2 more acts to go. I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.